especially like fighting, Julie. So let's go.
Yes, all areas. So southpaw stance, Carole.
Yep. Immediately try to utilize the jab. You can already see that Molnar is trying to find a way in to shoot for the takedown.
You can see one of the next events coming up, 12th of April. I believe Molnar will be fighting in his hometown in Hungary there. So let's see if he gets that win to roll on to for April next year, 2025.
He's no stranger to the hexagon cage. Fought for the bantamweight title before. Came up short, but that kind of describes where his level is.
Exactly. Yeah.
And just a feeling out process here a little bit still. And see Carole working behind that jab. See Molnar trying to find his way in. Good kick there.
Yeah, very hard indeed. I mean, for me, Dennis, they're a lot more cautious standing up. It's because of the takedown, isn't it? Like, if they step in wrong, they can...
Well, as I jokingly said in the beginning, before they enter the cage, you know, you get two grapplers, a wrestler and a judo guy, so you expect them to look for the takedown, and more often than not, it ends up being a kickboxing fight because they're afraid of each other's skills on the ground. So, and that's interesting here. Who has the guts to shoot in first and try to take the fight to the ground, or they prefer to play it safe and stay standing?
Yeah, I mean, it's part of the game plan, isn't it? I mean, I have to say, Benjamin Molnar, as he was getting on the plane, his coach became very ill, so he wasn't able to travel with him. So Benjamin Molnar has turned up on his own to fight this evening. He has got a corner now, which has been arranged for him. But, you know, hats off to him.
That's another heroic story. I mean, once you're in the cage, you're by yourself anyway. So you have to do it by yourself. But still, yeah, some ground support is always nice. Especially the people you trust, people you work with, people who will help you for many time to prepare. So far, we're almost halfway through this first round, and still a little bit in the feeling out process.
Yeah, just getting their distance in at the moment.
Yeah, you can see Molnar is trying to get a way in. I'd like him maybe to throw a little punch to create an opening, but so far it's just he tried.
I mean, Carole's thrown a couple of kicks so far. Landed some nice kicks, to be honest.
Yeah, he seems a bit more comfortable on the feet, to be honest.
Yeah.
Than good kick again.
Now it's your turn, Benjamin.
Nice head kick.
Wrestle.
Oh, and here's the chance for Molnar to possibly drop down to a double leg. Just holding the fence, that's not allowed. So he gets told off by the referee. And again, yeah, that could result in a point deduction at some point. So far, he lets it off for the warning.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, Carole breaks out of the clinch.
Yeah, some fast hands as he breaks. So they would have felt each other's strength and movements there.
Yeah, you can see so far Carole's more comfortable, just keeping it on the feet, working behind his jab, and keeping it in the middle of the cage. While Molnar needs to be creative and find an entry. So far, he's not being very successful with it. I would like a level change, maybe aim high, go low.
Yeah, exactly. Fake a shot into another one, just to try and create openings. Good right hand down the center.
We can really see, like this jab, there's a little bit snap behind the punches and the movement of Carole. Well, everything's a little bit slower with Molnar.
Yeah. We're seeing at the moment a lot of single shots rather than combinations and committing. They're not committing at the moment. And we're already into the last 30 seconds coming up.
Yeah, that's also, it's in MMA it's more difficult to throw combinations than in, for instance, kickboxing, because, you know, if you kick to the body, it's easy to get caught and then get taken down to the ground. So you have to be cautious. You can throw combinations, but you can't go combinations of 5, 6, 7 techniques usually, unless you're really on fire.
Already into the last.
Oh, that was a good left hook there from
Molnar. Left hook. Needs to dry it a bit earlier in the round.
The end of the first round.
Shut. Round number 2. What do you expect, Dennis, from this round? They've had a feel out, a little bit more action maybe.
Well, like I said in the first round, Molnar needs to be a little bit more creative in trying to create entries. Like he's trying now, feinting a little bit, going for the single leg, and then going upstairs with a punch. Give Carole something to think about, because now it's fairly easy for him to defend. It's fairly one-sided what Molnar is doing, so he needs to be a little bit more creative, trying to find his way in. Because obviously, if the fight continues like this, it's going to be a walk in the park for Carole, because he's obviously the most comfortable keeping it at this striking distance.
Exactly, that's what we're seeing at the moment. Great breakdown, nice long knee delivered.
Step in knee.
Fast in the placement, great. Inside low kick.
Yeah, we had twice and immediately gets the takedown, but Carole gets up right away. He's got the one underhook. Pushing him against the cage, which actually for Carole is not the worst place to be. It's really easy to defend. You see, and gets taken down after all. And ideally, Molnar would get him a little bit off the cage, because now you see with his back against the cage. It gives him some leverage to try and stand up again.
Yeah, that's what it looks
as
like.
we see happening right here. But a little bit better for Molnar so far. He's trying to get the openings.
You see that reach of Carole, don't you, coming into play? Nice uppercut.
Yeah, like I said in the first round, there's a little bit more snap behind everything that Carole does, so the impact is bigger and gives Molnar something to think about, and he should give Carole something to think about, like he just did with the takedown. But so far it's a little, it's a little one-sided. Good body shot.
Yeah, that one was nice. Coach of Carole looking on intently.
Yes. Intensely chewing on his chewing gum also.
It's stressful being a coach, isn't it? Looking on from the outside.
I have easy talking from this position.
Yeah, definitely. But sometimes it's easier being the fighter, you know. You're in control of it.
Especially you got coaches that are fighters too, that are more nervous for their fighters than when they're fighting themselves.
Exactly.
Well, swing and miss.
Yeah. Just hitting thin air at the moment. Molnar pushes forward.
All right, try to close the hands, but unsuccessful behind the legs to take the takedown. Far Carole has one underhook, so makes it easy for him to stay upright.
You hear the coach of Molnar. It's not his regular coach's voice, so it might not be.
No, but also in this situation, try to mix in some punches or little elbows. Give him something to think about before you explode into the takedown.
Be a bit more active, like.
Yeah, now he's just got one thing to worry about basically, and that's fairly easy to defend. Last minute already for second round.
Right hook attempt over the top from Carole.
That was good. Since he now tries to enter with a punch and push him against the cage, and now he's got the underhooks. Now maybe he can work from here. He got the hands close behind him, so now it should be easier for him to force something like a takedown. Tries to lift him, but easily defended by Carole.
I mean, Carole looks like he's trying to just keep up on his feet.
Yeah.
It's not looking too eager to go to the floor, but I'd like to see him strike more.
Yeah, good body kick. He landed that a couple of times already.
Yeah, definitely. I would like to see a follow-up.
Yeah.
Use of it.
The end of the second round.
Let's put everything into this third round now.
See if they listen to you, Julie.
Let's see.
Good inside low kick.
Better work from Carole.
Yeah, at least he seems to be fighting with a little bit more urgency now.
He's got such a nice round kick as well. I'd like to see him use it more.
Yeah.
Just commit a little bit.
Yeah, it's almost like he doesn't trust his own hands. Like he doesn't fully believe in his punches. That's good, feint downstairs, but then he doesn't follow up. You see, when Carole throws it, like, I'm repeating myself, but there's snap behind it. And when Molnar throws something, he doesn't throw anything behind it. It's just he lets his arm go, but his body's not behind it.
Yep, I mean, he just threw that spinning kick. It was nice. Well, I don't understand. Is it more? I don't think it's more in the MMA scene. They just don't commit to combinations.
No. Well, like I said, if you throw more combinations, you put yourself more in risk of being taken down or caught or getting in the clinch.
Yep.
So you have to be careful when you time those combinations. Well, sneaky elbow there on the exit from Carole. And for Carole, there's not really need to change anything because it's going his way and he can just pick his shots.
Yeah.
But still, I'd like to see a little bit more urgency from him too. I like
100% know what you mean. I would like to see more action as well, and
put his mark a little bit more.
Yeah, like Molnar, he is on the back foot a little bit. He needs to step up the gears, and he's got nothing to lose, I feel.
Now he's got him in the clinch situation again with one underhook. But so far well defended by Carole. That's good from Molnar, the inside knees. At least that gives you something to think about again.
Yep, definitely.
And then he breaks free out of the clinch.
Good quick turn.
Yep. The body kick again. But so hard, easy for us to say that he has to try something different. But if you use the fight only one way and it's not working, it's hard mid-fight to change that. If that's in your DNA.
Yep. But it's part of the fight game, isn't it? You've got to think on your feet during a round.
Yeah, you need MMA, like there's so many different aspects to it. So you need to be able to adapt, you need to be able to adjust during a fight. Yeah. And if you can't, then let it be a learning moment and take it into your next training camp and see how you come out the next time.
Exactly, but it's as you predicted as they came down the catwalk. Could be a stand-up match. Both grapplers.
Yeah, because they neutralize each other's strengths.
Yep.
And if one, in this case Carole, is more comfortable on the feet than the other, and the other one is not able to put his will on you, like Molnar isn't able, then yeah, then this is the kind of fight that you get. One more minute to go. Last chance for Molnar to try and force something.
So he's trying to take Carole down and he's forcing against it.
Yeah, well, he has his cage control, but it doesn't really do anything. There's no damage, there's nothing landed, so he has control, but it doesn't do anything for him point-wise. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice hard body kick.
Hit that nice behind the punch. And again. Yeah, Molnar just throw a Hail Mary, try to do something, but he doesn't seem to believe it himself.
Carole's just looking relaxed, throwing the jab out. No.
We're at the end of the third round, the end of this fight. Well, let's start with a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Benjamin Molnar and Alexandre Carole. When after 3 rounds of 5 minutes, the winner of this fight is the man in the red corner, Alexandre Carole.
Well, live TV, isn't it, Dennis? Live TV. We've got it all going here on Hexagone number 22.
We started off in a little bit distorted way, so it's